Look what movie she's presenting us. Hey, look you. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Hi guys, it's Classic Yarn 96. Today I'm back at it again with another video. I know it's been like a while since I made a video, but I'm back at it again. And this is going to be my very first movie review. I've been wanting to do this for like a couple of days. This is on a movie I've watched very recently, actually. And I'm really excited to show this video, so I'll sit this camera down for you guys. Hold on a sec, just get this ready to go. Okay, I hope that's good. Oh yes, what I showed you before was my dog. I thought that'd be pretty cute, just showing off the start of the video with my dog, my little beagle. I actually have two beagles, but I wanted to show Bella in the video the most. Yeah, so this is going to be on the movie I recently watched, and it's on I Want to Hold Your Hand. Oh my gosh. This movie was made in 1978 and it was created by Robert Zemeckis, Steven Spielberg and Bob Gale. They also, in 7 years' time, they made my most favourite all-time movie trilogy, the Back to the Future series. And this is Robert Zemeckis' first ever movie. I think Steven Spielberg is the executive producer, and Bob Gale is the co-writer. In the exact same way they made Back to the Future. Plus, Steven Spielberg was a presenter, and Robert Zemeckis was the director of this movie. But anyways, this movie, well, first of all, here's the back. I might read this bit here, and I might continue on with the plot. So, the year is 1964. The Beatles are about to arrive in the US, and young America has gone completely wild. Hoping to be a part of this historical moment, who are 6 hysterical New Jersey teenagers who will stop at nothing to see the Fab Four in person. Embarking on the wildest road trip of their lives, the friends reach New York City, where they are determined to beat the odds and see the band in their first Ed Sullivan Show appearance. In this delightful coming-of-age comedy from Oscar-winning director Robert Zemeckis, which is who is one of my favorite directors, because also he directed 3 Back to the Future movies. As you can tell, I am a Back to the Future fan. Yeah, so this movie is pretty much about these 3 girls who are huge Beatles fans, who just love the Beatles so much, and they go to New York City, where they are doing a show. They're going to appear in New York City, and this movie is a screwball comedy. It's hilarious. I really love this movie so much. The girls in this movie, she's like one of my favorite actresses. Her name is Nancy Allen, the actress's name, and Wendy Jo Spencer, who also played Marty McFly's older sister in Back to the Future later on in the 80s. And this girl, I can't think of a full name, but I think it's Theresa something. I can't remember the last name. But yeah, these 3 girls actually, when they get to this hotel where the Beatles are staying, they actually end up getting separated over reasons. I'm not going to give out spoilers though. I'm just talking about the movie in general. But this one here, she actually ends up in the Beatles hotel room, and she just does the most craziest things. It's such a funny movie, guys. Oh, this one here, her name's Rosie, and she was the one who was played by Wendy Jo Spencer. She was a good little actress. I really liked her a lot. She's the photographer who only wanted to take pictures of the Beatles the most. And this guy here, he's a huge Beatles expert. I can't remember what his name was, but he was really funny too. You can actually tell on the front that he's really funny. Oh, this guy here, yeah, he was a bit annoying, to be honest. I think he was the main villain of the movie. Well, to think about it, this movie actually gave me a lot of Back to the Future vibes a little bit. Like, I knew what by watching this movie, it was actually kind of like the beginning of Back to the Future. I just noticed how good the movie was, but I think this guy here, he was really annoying. Plus, he had a hatred of the Beatles. I actually had the feeling he was jealous, like he was the jealous type. But he just didn't like their music. He didn't like the Beatles, so I think he was just he was annoying, and he was all making the girls too angry by picking on him and all that. I honestly can't blame him, but you know. Yeah, so these three girls, they just get themselves in such sticky situations just to see the Beatles. It's so funny, especially all the type of young females that are in the movie. All these fangirls. It was so good, but yeah. So I actually find this movie to be quite a classic. Like, this movie was set in the 60s, when the Beatles were really, really famous. And this was actually made in the late 70s. So just before Back to the Future was made. So this was like Robert Zemeckis' first movie. And Steven Spielberg was a part of it too, with his two buddies. Oh yes, so this movie I highly recommend. It's so good for the people who haven't seen it. I have explained enough, but I'm not going to give out too many spoilers. But this movie is really funny. It's a screwball comedy. And if you're a fangirl like myself, and you might actually feel like you're yourself in this movie, well, a little bit, not too crazy, but just a little bit. So yeah, but this movie is so good. It's really, really good. I actually give it a 10 out of 10. To be honest, it's so good. And when I got this on Tuesday, I actually only watched this once, and it was so good. Like like I said, I've only watched it once, but I might actually watch it again today. Now that I'm doing this video, I'm just really hyped to see it again. It's really good. It's really funny too. So yeah, so this is I Want to Hold Your Hand, which is completely based on the Beatles, and I think this is kind of like a true story, to be honest, because that's how we're like, like what us humans or what us fans are like. But yeah, so this is like completely from those guys who made Back to the Future, and it has two actors who are actually in the Back to the Future movies, like Marty McFly's two older siblings. His older brother, Marty McFly's older brother, he was also in this movie too as one of the main characters, but he's not on the cover though. He's not on there. And she was also Marty's older sister too. Like I said, she was a really good actress too. She was really funny. I think she was the most funniest one. She was the one that kept freaking out and just all that. Yeah, so these girls get themselves in sticky situations just because they want to see their favorite musicians. But yeah, so this is I Want to Hold Your Hand. I hope you guys enjoy. And for my next video, I might actually do an update of what I'm going to do in my future videos. I'm going to be doing collection videos real soon, and I'm very excited to do that. This movie will be included in a couple of ones as well. So thanks for watching. Hope you subscribe if you like, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya!